Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I am Kyra, and we're back today with a Zoid. You can't even see all of him. He's a little too big. Let's see if I can set it on its side without destroying everything. No, that still doesn't work. There we go. You can kind of see him. So I have my headache's mostly gone, but started the day with a headache, so I didn't want to do anything that was too screen heavy today. So no coloring today, no games, too much staring at the screen risks making the headache worse, but Tylenol works. I guess technically off-brand Tylenol, but so I'm feeling mostly better. But I have had this little guy has been sitting on one of my shelves for probably at least 2 years now after I bought it. And I bought it secondhand at a store called Heroes and Fantasies down in San Antonio, Texas. Not super close to me, but yeah, it's in Texas at least. But we were passing through and saw this, and my spouse and I spent so long debating with each other. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a Zoid on that shelf there. And my partner's like, no, I think that's a Zord. I'm pretty sure that's a Zord. And so we spent like half an hour debating with each other whether or not this was a Zord or a Zoid. And then I found I found a site that had, yeah, it's a Zoid. So I bought it back then, and yeah, it's been collecting dust on my shelf since. But my goal was to, I don't think you can see it too well on the camera, but a lot of the pieces still have like big sprue chunks on them and stuff. So what I want to do is take it apart, give it a nice bath, and then I want to clean up all the sprue parts, and I want to document any pieces that are missing. So like, I know right here I'm missing one of the caps, but if I document everything I'm missing, which doesn't honestly look probably like much, but if I document what I'm missing, I can one day slowly start getting those parts from other people. I know for sure that it works. I don't know if there's batteries in it still, but when I bought it, I did put batteries in it and tested that everything still worked. So yeah, it does work. But I'm just gonna fully dismantle the guy. Oof. Yeah, so if I hold this up, right here you can see is some of that sprue. And what I have off to the side is just a container with some nice, not hot, but slightly warm soapy water. Just some Dawn. When I saw other people asking in the Zoids Discord what other people use to clean their Zoids, a lot of people did just say just Dawn dish soap. So we're tossing it in Dawn dish soap. And then, oof. Oh, I just broke that. Damn it. I thought it slid off. Well, that I will eventually have to glue back on then. That's okay. Wonderful thing about Tamiya glue is it will work. I wouldn't be surprised if I break several pieces in doing this, but hopefully anything that breaks is just superficial. I should also, there we go. That was really loud. I thought I had Discord turn off all those noises. But now if anyone wants to come in and chat with us while I deconstruct, they can. But yes, so what I will do is I'm gonna throw everything into this little container of soapy water and then make sure that I have a strainer at the ready because there are small pieces and we do not want to lose those small pieces. Let's see. And we'll see. My camera probably, my model will probably freak out at times because I still really need to figure out good camera placement when I'm doing the webcam, hand cam things. Okay, that's... Oh, so that wasn't even me. That was just already broken. Well, that's unfortunate. I should also probably get out the part separator, so I'll probably end up needing that. But yeah, I'll want to document any of these pieces that are broken too, because those are things that I could possibly get replacement pieces from other people. Let's see. Obviously, I don't know how this one was stored before I bought it, aside from it being on the shelf at a store, so no telling if it was stored in a very sunny area. I don't think it was, because the plastics haven't yellowed, but... Some of them do seem brittle, though. But it's old. Let's see. I know this one is... So the Zoid itself is called the Ultrasaurus, but this is the Battlesaurus version from the Technozoid lineup. So let's see. What year was that released? Iron Bible won't let me click on any of them, so they don't have dates. 1994 is when it was released in the States, so 94. This is a 30-year-old Zoid. So I think it's pretty understandable that some of the pieces may be a little brittle. I mean, just we'll need to be careful. And anything that breaks, well, there is plastic glue for. I'm hoping to break as few things as possible. I think I'm gonna leave that stuck in there, though. I wonder, did they? They might have honestly tried to glue that, and maybe that's why that broke. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, that's one leg down. I think this tail is also... Yeah, the tail's coming apart. Part of me thinks, maybe I should have, like, worn a mask for this. It's a little bit of dust. Most of the dust is from our own apartment, though. When I got it, it actually was not quite this dusty. But it will not fit inside of the glass display case where I keep my other Zoids. It's a little too big for it. So it's been sitting on top of the display case. Oh, that doesn't want to come apart. Okay, come on. Oh, Lord. There we go. But since it's on top of the display case, I mean, even the stuff inside my display case does start to get dusty after enough time. But it'd be a little more protected if it actually got to go in there. Just too big. Yes, that'll remove. And this little container is definitely not big enough for all of the pieces, so I'll probably end up having to like go rinse what's in the container off at some point. And then I can lay them out next to me and they can start drying while I work on some more. This come off now? Yes. I did also find the PDF manual to put this back together. Technically what I found wasn't the Battlesaurus version, but it should be the same. Oh, I didn't even know there were dudes in there. There's apparently, inside of here, a place for another pilot to go. This one has so many pilots. Let's see. I flip you over without breaking. Oh, there's the battery pack. Oh, Lord. Just a nice big clump of dust hanging around. That can go on the floor. Realistically, I probably couldn't throw it on the floor because I have a cat that eats anything that's on the floor. Alright, let's see if this one I can get off without breaking it. Yes, we didn't break that one. We broke the one on the other side, but... Okay. Done off. One more leg down. Man, Tylenol really is a miracle worker, though. Acetaminophen. Honestly amazing how well this still holds up after 30 years of existing. Hello! Oh, thank you, Winter Moon, for the follow. Might have to go rinse these off soon. I am starting to run out of space in the container. Oh, that's nice chunky chunky dust. I'm doing pretty good. Feeling a little better. Started out with a headache, but we're getting there. We're getting there. How are you? Oh, that's a little snug. None of this dust has gone up my nose yet, so that's also really nice. What will be the next best thing to tackle? Ooh. I've never been brave enough to do any car work for myself. We did actually just have... My spouse's car needed a new starter. And I kind of considered trying to do it ourselves, but then I chickened out and said, no, let's take it to the dealership. And thus we spent $2,000 because there was other stuff. They were like, oh, it needs this and this and this. Oh no, no dust. Don't go toward the computer, please. What's this? Yeah, I think this piece needs to come up before I can... Or it does. How do you go together? Ah, it was a slide. Yeah, it's so much cheaper to fix it yourself, but... Anytime it's a very expensive thing, I'm scared of doing fixes myself. Like, my computer last week, I had to take my computer in because it was having some problems, and with all of the parts that I have put into this computer, I've done some computer work. Not a whole lot, but my very first custom computer I did put together myself. But then, like, this one, the parts have just gotten so expensive over the years that anytime this one breaks, I'm like, I think I'm gonna take it to a professional. And this, yes, that will come off. What is... Okay, that's just a peg. Be very careful. Yay, that didn't break any. Oh, so much dust. These caps are thankfully still flexible, at least, but they're on there pretty good. one more on the side. That's pretty cool, though. It's really nice to be able to fix them yourself. I applaud anyone that is willing to put in that time and commitment to learn how to do it. Some things I'm at least willing to try to fix. Like, I did, like... So, what was going on with my computer was... For a while, the disk had been sticking at 100% read time for very long periods of time. And then eventually it did finally full-on crash. And I tried things like system restores and stuff, and it was still crashing. So I did a little bit of attempts, but after a while I got to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna put all of my files onto an external and have a professional take care of it. His head is being a little difficult. There we go. If I had system restored enough, I probably also would have eventually been able to fix it, because it did come down to the repair guy said he was pretty sure it was a software instead of hardware problem, because when he did I told him he could just do a full wipe on it since I had gotten any files that were important to me off. And so he did a complete wipe, and he was like, alright, well, it's not giving me any problems, so I do think it was probably just some sort of software issue. Which tells me it was probably NVIDIA, because every time I update NVIDIA drivers, things break. Ah, okay, that slides up. How do you... This is kind of a fun little puzzle of figuring out how each piece slotted together originally. I saw recently another NVIDIA driver was breaking a lot of people's computers. I haven't updated my drivers since I got the PC back. I really should, because when I was setting up OBS, it was giving me a lot of, oh, well, your thing can't do this, even though I feel like as a 4080 it should be able to. So I do think I just need to get around to updating the drivers, but it scares me because NVIDIA drivers break everything. Just means I should make sure to do a system restore point beforehand. Or get ready to uninstall them or something. Is... Ah, another slide. That comes apart. There we go. We're getting the mechanical pieces out. Ooh, I'm scared of trying to remove this because I feel like This cord is probably very old and brittle. And get it out without damaging it. Yes, okay. Okay, there we go. No damage. Yeah, I think almost everything is still on my externals. I have, obviously, all my programs I've reinstalled, but I still haven't moved anything of importance onto the main drive. I'll eventually get it back on there. Is there anything else holding these together? Yes, there's a piece back here holding them together. Is there something else holding them together? I don't think there is. Oh no, this bottom piece is. This is a Zoid from the Technozoid lineup. So, this one I got secondhand a couple of years ago. It is from, it was released in 2004. So it's 30 years old. What is this? Ah, that's how it. And, ooh. Oh, that is. It's a little bit of battery corrosion. That's not great. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clean up that very well. Anyways, as I was saying, it's from the Technozoid lineup from 2004. And it's the Battlesaurus, which was also known as the Ultrasaurus. Come on, why are you not coming apart? These are all... Oh, of course that fell behind the desk. That'll be a pain in the ass to get. Oof. You can see there's some battery leakage in there. I actually don't know that this one will ever be able to walk because of this corrosion, but we'll see when I put it back together. I'll try. I know there's, I plugged it in before and I was able to get it to light up at the very least. That's okay. If it doesn't ever actually turn on, I'm fine with that. I bought it on a whim one day because I do love Zoids, and we had found it secondhand. I wonder, can I get my wonderful spouse to bring me some paper towels or something to clean this battery acid up? Let me turn that music down just a tiny tiny. Okay, well that's good to hear. I do have white vinegar, so I'll definitely try that. Alright, I have requested a wet paper towel to clean up some of this off the desk. At least. Yeah, so the part that I had replaced the batteries on before is this one. So these AA's, I know that chamber wasn't too terribly corroded, and I was able to Because it has, this part just makes this light up. Whereas I guess these ones were for the actual motor. Man, I'm sure all of... I do have a lot of old kits from when I was a kid. I'm sure those ones all have terrible battery corrosion throughout them because I definitely just left all the batteries in them as a kid. That is my one complaint about old motorized kits, is that the batteries aren't always easy to remove. Thank you. Wet paper towel as requested. That way we at least don't have all of that sitting on my mat. But since a lot of the battery ports, you have to really start taking apart pieces to be able to access the battery ports, I tended to just leave them in as a kid. I'm sure once I get around to taking those ones apart, I will see plenty more battery acid. Yeah, the scrubbing will definitely... I'll have to give it a real good scrubbing out in the kitchen, which means I'll have to step away for a little bit, but very least, I think we've almost got most of it taken apart. How do you come apart? Hello. Ah, it's Trouble.
Oh,
How are you today?
doing good. I thankfully got an order done, and I'm now home eating ice cream.
Yummy, yummy.
Ow.
How does this piece go together? Ah, there we go. This is Trouble. They're one of my local friends. We were,
Hello.
in fact, hanging out last night, painting and putting together Warhammer models, in which, I mean, I painted for maybe 10 minutes before giving up because the lighting in our other friend's apartment was not quite conducive to painting.
No. I mean, honestly, you basically needed like the glasses that I had. That's about it. You need a little light on your forehead.
Yeah, so I only have some Age of Sigmar models, so Warhammer, but not Warhammer. But that's what I was painting last night, was it's a branch witch. I was painting the little grub that comes with it. But Trouble was putting together Orc Boys, because they're working on getting into, what's it called?
Kill team?
Yeah, Kill Team.
I got quite more done yesterday, probably because I just started giving up on any other cleanup other than the sprues. I'm saying screw it and putting it on, because I was saying, you know what, I could save some time later and just go ahead and get it fully cleaned up before I put it on there. And I'm like, I just want these done already, man.
Yeah. Yeah, plus, like, as long as you get them put together, I can always help clean them up. on Wednesdays we get together with friends and do whatever weird thing we want to do for the week. I think next week is now going to be the Beyblade tournament, but this week it was Warhammer 40k kill team.
Sorry, boss sent a text, and I'm just like, why didn't you say that? Like, my boss is like, oh, hey, we have these 2 orders. And I literally said, we have enough for this one, but we don't have enough for everything else. Like, everything else, because we still need the Texas Bluebonnet, like the scent, the flavor.
You know, flavor for the nose.
Yeah,
Ooh,
of course,
blood
flavor for the
angels.
nose. Nice. Those things are cool. And she's like, she's like, how are we coming along with the Crazy Water order? And I'm like, well, I have the love and, after I told her I have the love and amen, completely done. Like I told her that we had enough. And she's like, I wish we could have, finished the Crazy Water first. And I go, I still need Texas Bluebonnet. I still need more of that. Oh, hold on.
Godspeed, soldier. I don't remember which. I know it was something angels that my spouse had that have up and gone missing. I can clean some of these pieces up before I go give them the full bath. Oof. These old pieces are quite hard. Let's see. Oh no, I think it's Sisters of Battle? So I don't think angels. Yeah, the Adepta Sororitas, the Battle Sisters. My spouse was working on some of those a long while back and then kind of put 40k aside for a while. And then now that they're starting to get back into it, we found every single 40k and Sigmar figure that we have, aside from the Sisters of Battle. They're somewhere. Just who the hell knows where. Ooh, that does not have the cap on it. Yeah, painting takes a long while.
Mm-hmm.
Last night they were working on, they have some Skavens that they're building now.
Yeah.
I think the Skavens, I want to say those ones are because they could be used for Kill Team or Sigmar. I think both. They also have, I know, some Tyranids that they're working on. The Tyranids are cute. They based their Tyranid army on another VTuber that we like, Matara Khan, basing the Tyranids on her little momos.
I just sent her, all right, I'll work on it some tomorrow. I'm like, I was planning on, us having games, but it might be closer to the afternoon because I'll just pull like a 4 or 5 hour shift and pretty much get them all done.
Yeah. It's all good. I'll be around literally all day, so.
Yeah, I wanted to have more time to play games, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I know you said you wanted the Crazy Water done first, but I literally told you we do not have enough of everything for Crazy Water. Whatever.
Bosses really be like.
The problem is that this is all over text, and it would be she knows that between the both of us, it's easier to explain things like verbally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're creepy little buggers.
Oh, I love the Tyranids. I think if I do get around to playing 40k, they are probably the ones I'm most likely to play.
Mm-hmm. They're just waves. No, I told her, like, okay, I'll do as much as I can tomorrow, but we need, like, 13 more bars of this. If we can find it, I could probably just go ahead and get it done. That's the reason why I said I could probably have it done by next week. Because you haven't come to make more soap!
Make the soap, damn it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm there every single morning. Don't give me excuse to buy warriors.
I said if. You know I'm a lazy motherfucker that just watches while y'all play.
The goblins whispered to me.
I consider myself to be an observer of the world. By which I mean I am too lazy to actually play the games, and I just sit on the sidelines on Wednesdays as our friends all play, and I'm like, yeah, you play that game.
Oh, that's cute. Little helmet.
Aw, that is awesome. Yeah, 40k has, as far as the minis and stuff go, we've only gotten into them in the past few years, but in a town a little ways away from us, maybe like 20-ish minutes or so, they did officially open this Warhammer cafe, and my partner Dangan got to go to the grand opening and had a bunch of fun going there, and the people there are really nice, and at this point G-Dubs has pissed off enough people that that's one of the only places we can really go to buy stuff anymore, aside from online. Locally, it's pretty much the only place we can go to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Please stop pissing off all the game stores.
Yeah. I mean, we could say that about a lot of games, though. Magic.
Well, I mean, Magic does piss people off, but I don't think they've done enough to cause the same kind of, like,
oh no,
we know at least two game stores that have just fully given up on selling anything Warhammer related, like anything that is from Games Workshop. They've officially been like, no, we're not selling their product anymore.
Mm-hmm. No, I think with Magic for me, it's a bunch of small things that, you know, and over a long period of time that everyone's like, well, it is a grandpappy. And it's kind of like with your grandparents. We just kind of let them do their own thing because, well, they were here first, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure if all the stuff they've done in the past, like, all culminated in 1 year, or hell, a month, then yeah, no, people would probably be like, well, screw this! Old man's gone crazy!
Ah, yeah. See, that's what is starting to happen here, is it's pretty much just, like, we can still find Citadel paints some places, but they'll really jack up the prices.
Yeah.
But for the most part, there's very few game stores that will sell anything from Games Workshop anymore. I think I would say there's a single store that we've gone to that actually does have decent prices. It's up in Carrollton, Texas, so it's a good ways away from us, but good old Texas. Everything is at least 30 minutes to an hour from you, no matter where you are. And I don't mind name dropping them because, again, they are... We don't live in Carrollton, but we go up to Carrollton for some stuff, and it's called... What is that store called? Oh, hello, Shadow Viper.
Oh, wow.
No, it's...
Yeah, that tracks.
What's the name of the store? If Dangan was paying attention, they would know. Because they like that store.
I'll be right back, Mom's.
Yeah. But there's one store up in Carrollton area that does sell... they're just an army toy store in general, so, like, they still sell 40K, because they also still sell all of the other war game type stuff, so it makes very much sense for them to keep it around even if they piss people off.
Hello. Nothing much.
She forgot to mute herself.
From work. No, I got off a while ago. I just got a text from Sandy, though, that...
Mute them.
I'm like, come on.
There we go. I muted them for now. Oh, accidentally turning things on. Told them to let me know when they're off the phone and I will unmute them. Just in case they say things to their mother that they don't want heard on stream. They probably wouldn't care. They're a pretty open person, but you never know. Phone conversations are private. Mom doesn't know that Mom is on stream type thing. Man, it is gonna drive me insane that I don't remember the name of that store. They're really friendly people. And I would tell people go buy things from them. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Meanwhile, I think the cafe is literally just called, like, Warhammer Cafe or something. That one's up in Grapevine, Texas. Grapevine has a lot of really neat stuff, though. I think one of the few times I've been to the cafe, they did convince us to buy some Sylvaneth Wildwoods from them. Because that is the Sigmar army that I do have. I don't have all of it finished painted, but I have the Sylvan starter box. I also have several models that... Oh, actually, let me grab the Alariel that my partner painted for me. That one is at least in our closet, so it's easy-ish access. There we go. This is my Alariel. She's not glued down to the bug, so she comes off. But my partner painted her for my birthday one year. I need to give it a really good dusting. It's been some time, and I thought that shredded paper would be a great cushion for packing Warhammer figures away. Technically, yes, it's great. But you should also make sure to, like, put your figures in a plastic bag and then put all of your packing around them. Because otherwise, you end up with a lot of paper stuck to your minis. Man, this old plastic is so hard. Ah, now they muted themselves on Discord. I'll turn their volume back up now then. There we go. Now we'll know when they start talking again. Alright, let's see. As far I have... So I have Alariel. I have... the Get Started pack of Druids. I have Tree Lord. I have a couple of others that I need to build. I'm just so skittish when it comes to actually getting around to paint, even though... So, it's been almost a year since I started streaming, and part of what I wanted to do when I started streaming was do, like, a monthly mini painting and do, like, giveaways or something with them. But then... I haven't painted a single mini on the stream at all. So, you know, it happens. Dangan was also giving me shit last night even because I had brought, since I knew that the lighting in our friend's apartment probably wouldn't be the best for painting, I was like, oh, well, I'll bring one of my ring lights and that'll give us a little bit more light for painting with. And I certainly brought it, but then it kept overheating or something, so like it's a USB one, so I used one of those USB converters to plug it into the wall, and so the charger was getting really hot, and it started just turning off on us. And I was like, well, I can't paint like this. I can't see shit. And so Dangan was giving me shit, and he was like, yeah, see, give her any excuse and she's not gonna paint. I got the grub painted on my branch witch, but... means I made progress. I'm more likely to build Zoids, though, than I am paint. But I really do want to start painting. It just scares me. But you don't get any better by not doing it. I will take any excuse to be lazy, though. Just like, for example, today, I could have, I very well could have been like, I have plenty of lighting in my room. I can finish painting that branch witch today. Instead, I looked at this dusty old Zoid on my shelf and said, nah, I think I'll do this. This doesn't take any learning. All that battery nastiness. Hello, Ritska. How are you today? Trouble's also here, but they are currently on the phone, so they're muted. I'm doing pretty good. I am working on a very, very old Zoid of mine. Well, it was secondhand, so like it's not one I built as a kid, but this is about a 30-year-old Zoid, the Battlesaurus. And when I got it secondhand, I just put it on a shelf, and Today we're cleaning it up. Giving a nice clean up. Oh, Terrifier. I don't think I've seen that movie. I don't think I've seen Terrifier. Gore doesn't tend to bother me. That sucks that it kept you up, though. Let me Google that movie, see if I've seen it. I'm really bad about remembering what movies I have and haven't seen. But if I see pictures of it, I might remember. No, I have never seen this clown in my life, so no, I have not seen. Yeah, I can confirm, I have never seen that. That's when Dangan will come in and be like, you've never seen it? We'll fix that. See, here's the thing. We watch plenty of arguably really shitty movies. We like to watch, it's called, what's the full name? Because I'll end up just calling it The Last Drive-In. So it's The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. We watched that, and it's one of those, so if you know of Elvira, for example, So you watch a movie, but you have a host that has commentary where they break up the movie into segments and they make commentary in between sections of the movie. And Joe Bob shows some arguably shit movies, but you can have a great time watching some shit movies. Oh, the clown's name is Art. So I do think we went to see a circus performance before, and I think that I think Art was one of the people that there was someone dressed up as there. So I remember Dangan saying that name and being like, that's not what Art would look like. So yeah, I guess Ritsuka, I don't ever have to watch Terrifier. Here I figured Dangan would come in and be like, oh, we're gonna watch it. They're not usually too picky, so that does tell me it's probably not a great movie. Yeah, The Last Drive-In has introduced us to such movies as Wolf Cop and Spookies. So those are two of the ones that we really like torturing people with. Trouble said their mute button didn't seem to work, so it's all good. Yeah, Dangan doesn't mind gore too much, but they do. There are things that will squick them out well before squicking me out. I don't think I've seen anything that anything that has been gory enough to cause me to turn away. Yeah, I think they're still on the phone for now, because they are still muted, but they messaged me and said, oops, sorry. Working in the biology department in college. Gore doesn't really bother me. But gore for gore's sake, I mean, like, I'd prefer there to be plot to the movies I watch, so... From everything you guys have said, it does seem like I'm not missing much by not seeing Terrifier. Probably should have done this with all the pieces before throwing them in the sudsy water, but, you know... nice thing is, I don't care if I get this perfectly cleaned up. I mostly just want to... Getting the dust off of it was the main goal.
I am so sorry about that.
Aw, you're all good. I just wanted to mute you just in case you said anything to your mom that, like, neither of you would prefer being on a stream.
Yeah. No, it's... For some reason, I have a physical mic on my, or physical mute button, and normally I just hit that and we're perfectly fine. For some reason, it did not mute.
Yeah. It happens. Technology fails us quite often.
Huh. And of course, now, after the fact, it starts working again.
I repeat, technology quite often fails us.
Ugh.
Nah, you're good. I caught you before you guys really started getting into the conversation.
Yeah. Let's see. For no reason whatsoever, though I might have to change the screen. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna start playing 5 laps at Freddy's demo for no good reason. Hey, it's Guy.
Well, let us know how it is.
I've seen some people have a good time with it, so I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Let's do it.
Stella finds the graphics very unappealing. I consider them to be, well, you know, FNAF itself didn't have great graphics.
Someone laughed at the fact that it's like, why does this opening screen look like Fortnite? And I'm like, of all things to compare it to, I wouldn't compare it to Fortnite. I will say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't quite say Fortnite.
Okay, I will say the characters. Some of them I'm like, okay, these are great. Like, Chica looks good, Foxy looks good, Puppet, Mangle. Balloon Boy looks high as fuck.
You telling me Balloon Boy ain't high as fuck?
He looks even higher. His eyes are so cross-eyed and it's looking at the nose and everything, and he's just standing here in a cloud of smoke like, I'm so high right now. And William Afton looks a little weird.
Oh, I didn't even know Afton was in it.
Oh, I should say Springtrap.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's play as the man. One of the carts is a cupcake mobile, and I approve.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Let's do everything normal.
What about you, Trouble? Have you seen Terrifier?
No.
Alright, well, it sounds like you don't have to, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. My brain is like trying to figure out the controls here. After playing so much Mario Kart, like what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's also, I haven't figured out if there's a drift, there's a door. Okay. Oh. Exotic butters. If you have like 2 or 3 seconds if you get off the track to get on the track, or else they'll just
jump scare.
Say, no, they'll just immediately put. Oh, no, that's a jump scare.
Yeah, because I know the very small amount of the trailer I did bother watching. I think I saw a jump scare for you getting off the track.
Well, it wasn't getting off the track. It just put me back on afterwards if you weren't quick enough. No, the jump scare that I got is whenever it shifts to night shift, because we're currently in day shift, and I was too slow, and it came up and got a hold of me.
Okay.
Got a hold of my knickers.
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer too hard since I don't really play Mario Kart style games anyways.
True.
So it wasn't like I was very likely to play it to begin with. But
oh, that is so weird.
if friends want to play them with me, I will, but
Right.
they're not a style of game that I'm really gonna play on my own.
I like a good kart racer, I'll be honest. I do. I have played Mario Kart quite a bit, but once again, it's one of those games that it's better with friends because it ends friendships.
It does. Well, I've never really been good at Mario Kart.
Let's see. I finally figured out I'm sitting here going, you have a game that's a kart racer and you don't have a drift mechanic. And I'm like, oh, finally, I figured it out. But, oh man, is it wonky.
How do they do it in there?
Nope, wrong one. Nope, get me out of here.
I don't even remember how they do it in Mario Kart. See, that's the part I was never good about, was once they introduced drifting in Mario Kart, I was like, it's over for me. I don't know how to do this shit.
It's all ogre now.
I'm old, I can't drift.
Normally it's not necessarily the jump, it's you hold something and it's like, oh wait. Bro, why am I stuck? Demo game. Okay, let's retry this.
I do want to do some more demo game streams, but I told myself no staring at the screen too much today.
Understandable. They don't have any jumpstart mechanics. Oh wait, no they do. Someone did just spin out. Okay. Also the turning is very slow, but then the drift is like, oh hey, you're gonna turn like perpendicular to everything.
Woof.
It is 0 to 90 real quick if you're not careful. There's just a straight up bomb.
You know, the FNAF bomb.
Exactly. Okay.
So does it still have, like, item pickup? Well, I'm assuming so since you mentioned bomb, but...
Yeah, it has, let's see, it has a bomb. The cupcake is basically the...
Banana peel.
No, it's actually the,
Shell?
oh, what is it? The cupcake is, the mushroom. That's it.
Okay.
So it speeds you up. Oh! Yes, of course, jump scare me, cat boy.
Cat boy.
It is a Catman animatronic that's chasing you, which I'm very curious about, to be fair. You also have the phaser blaster, which can shoot. I don't know. You have a rocket that does shoot out, kind of like more of a like a which one? Red shell is the one that's the one that homes in, And the green shell is more like the phaser blaster. It just kind of goes off.
Yeah, a green shell just bounces and bounces and bounces until it hits someone.
Right. Let's see. You can also do it behind you. I'm getting just a ton of cupcakes, and I think that's because I'm in 8th place, because I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics and all that. You don't hold down on the drifting. You tap that thing. I mean, if you hold down long enough, it gives you an extra speed boost like the other one, but you have to do it like Tokyo Drift, where you're turning into where you're the opposite direction. Woo! Oh, the banana peel in this one is the exotic butters.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Slippery butters.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
There's a couple of other items that I'm not picking up yet that I have no idea what they do. So I'm like, you have a battery as well off to the side. And I'm like, what's this? I think you can overcharge something. And I haven't figured that out. You do have a jump for some reason. I mean, mind you, most kart racers do.
Try to jump over the butters.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Once a door. Oh, that's what that was earlier. Oh yeah, the laser is a green shell, because that just bounced everywhere. The door, you can get a door that just has a door appear and is just a fucking wall in the way. It covers like 2/3 of the road.
Wonderful.
Okay. Let's try. I'm gonna keep going with this. Like I said, I like kart race. I loved Crash Bandicoot. Crash Team Racing. Ooh, okay.
I don't know if I still have it. I know I did have that one, so I might still have it.
I don't know if I remember correctly, they did a remake at some point of it.
If I have it, it would be the old, like, just PlayStation version.
Of which I do also have that one because, you know, I liked it. The animation on that's so good. I have no idea where this bomb is from. I will be honest. It might be from. Oh wait, no, I know exactly what that's from. That's from a FNAF World.
That makes sense.
It looks like just it's just an angry version of one of the little things you got. Move aside, Chica. Finally, I got the exotic butters. Ooh. How do you... Then a boss bar shows up at some point with that guy that's chasing you. So I'm like...
I want to Google
okay, there we go. There he is. He's in front. Okay. Or... Woohoo! Oh, you dick. Alright.
I'm Googling the jump scare. I wish to see the cat. Oh yeah, that is very... Oh, well, I didn't mean to actually play the audio of it.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, after finally figuring out the, aside from some of the controls, I'm kind of like, I don't like how, heavy and slow the turn are. Oh, I got a mirror? A Fazbear mirror? What does that do? Am I just covered in Oh, okay. I think it was a shield.
Ah.
That makes sense. Speed boost. I will say I got hit by my own laser blast.
That will happen. That's usually why, like, I never really liked using the green shells when I played, because if you send them out in front of you, you're just as likely to get hit as anyone else.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you get marked by the guy that's chasing you. You'll have like a little oh, oh, you'll have an icon on top of your head, and you can shoot behind you to do damage to them.
See.
It's
I mean,
interesting.
that's nice that they at least have mechanics that they have introduced for some uniqueness.
And honestly, the track layout is actually done very well for you dick. For, you know, the controls. That's always been the thing. Like if you're gonna have like heavy controls, you need to make sure things works out really well.
Yeah.
There's an extra mechanic, kind of like the coins in the game. In the coins in Mario Kart, if you get more coins, if you have 10 coins, you're going faster. The less coins you have, the slower you're actually going. You're going, and so on and so forth. It gives you a little speed boost. I have no idea what the I'm not wondering if the battery is like actually using the items. You can make your battery size bigger and get more charges as you go along. There's a lot of different really weird pickups. Bonk. Whoop, move. Okay. Oh yeah, also doing this with mouse and keyboard would suck.
And see, that's the only way I would be likely to play, because I don't have a mouse, or I don't have a controller hooked up at my desk yet.
Yeah. I have a controller mainly because I'm so used to most of the racing car games that I've played in the past using said controller. Like most of the ones have been controlled. Why are you jittering?
I need to get around to hooking up a controller to my computer, because like the day that I did start playing Outcore for a bit, oh, when you do the mini game portions, it is the layout of controls that they go with is so weird. Like when you dash, my brain wants it to just be a double jump, because it really should just be a fucking double jump. But they gave it like its own button, and it was not on a good place of the keyboard, and my brain just could not comprehend anytime I was trying to do double jumps. And so I eventually just gave up.
Yeah, no, that's valid, because there's been plenty of games where I'm like, I can't play this on anything other than a controller because they do not know how to map it. That's how I felt with Nier Automata. Like, you can't, like, I have the PC version of it. The mapping sucks. Yeah. I had to put in my controller for it. Oh no, I thought I was gonna hate this because I've done other kart racers before, and I'm just like, why? Why was this an idea? Why did you do this?
Because 5 laps.
Yeah. Now I'm just like, okay, yeah, I can get behind it. Okay, the battery is for you to actually use your abilities. Okay. So you want to keep picking everything up. Oh, hello! Why are you behind me? Goodbye!
Do they give each of the characters a different ability?
No, I remember like, whenever I was watching someone else, apparently you can overcharge an ability, but I have no idea how one would do that. Like I said, I did this without looking at the controls.
Yeah.
Mainly because I wanted to see how it felt and how easy it would be just to start playing. One thing about a lot of games I'm always tired of is, let me just fuck around with the controls. I'll figure it out eventually.
Back in my day, we didn't have tutorials.
Oh, you say that, But I have, of course, I have the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I did not want to start again. Oh, oh, or I guess I am because I don't know where the. There it is. Okay. I've never played Spyro 2, so I have no rose tinted glasses. And everyone's like, Spyro 2 is great. I go in and I'm aggravated at the very beginning because I just came off of playing Spyro 1, where you just kind of fluff about with the controls. You can figure out everything, and then occasionally you'll get like a hint from one of the dragons, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Every little while, you'll get someone going, hey, do this to do that, and I'm like, why? Why? Stop nagging me, Wanda.
I'd have to boot up my original versions to see if they were actually like that, though, because, like, that could be something that
Yeah.
Toys for Bob added in.
It might have, but they didn't do it for the first game or the second or the third game. Like, it was only specifically in that one, which is weird.
Yeah.
I just hold on. Where's my print screen? I just really need come on, pop up. I needed to screenshot specifically Balloon Boy real quick. Let's see. Because I'm like, oh boy, you look so strange.
This song is
Hold
really
on.
long.
Yeah. Let's see. What difficulty? Apparently, okay, class. You know how characters have easy and hard? Let's see. Let's switch to Springtrap and just go extremely hard for no reason.
It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, let's see how this works. I figured out the golf cart. Let's see how this is. 2 now. There we go. Oh no, where do you hit for the boost? Oh. Were they tricking me, or am I just gotten used to controls? Because I'm like, this guy's really a lot easier to manage.
Trouble determined. That was a lie.
Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, and here's a night shift. Random door. Whoa. No.
I really should not have put parts in soapy water yet. I should have done all the trimming and then put them in soapy water, but...
Yeah.
We all make bad choices. Those bad choices are just gonna leave me with a lot of soap on my left hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that button switches between items. Okay. It's kind of like me finding the jump button in Mario Kart going, has this always been here? Dick.
I think jumping in Mario Kart has been around for a very long time. Hello, it's Ratha. How are you today?
Hello.
Hello, it's been a while.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta turn that volume up. I can barely hear you.
It's okay, let me just shove the mic down my throat.
Oh, it's good. I just hadn't had a chance to update your volume since the last time I messed with settings, so.
It's been a while since I've been on the stream, but hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hi, Trouble. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hello.
Rotha's the DM of
Hello.
my other D&D.
Ah, cool.
And now that I'm here,
I've heard a
roll
lot about.
initiative.
What was that?
And now that I'm here, roll initiative.
No! My hands, they're all soapy.
5 Lives of Freddy's, I can't!
Actually,
Too
here.
bad.
Hang on, let's see. I don't think there is a D20 in... No, there isn't. There's every die in there but a D20.
I feel betrayed.
Okay, that was
So
just...
it has been like 3 months since we last played, so I can't
That was
feel
just
too
one
bad.
dice container, though. Instead, we'll take this one. 7 plus whatever dex.
Midnight
I've certainly had
Motorin'.
better initiative rolls.
You've definitely had better initiative rolls. But that's okay.
It's better than a 1.
It's better than the twos and threes that Red seems to roll all the time.
We were getting ready to leave our friend's house last night, and as we're getting ready, they go, "You give me cleric energy." And I was like, I've played a cleric exactly once in my life.
You know, that's fair. The godly indifference is perfect. You remind me of a cleric that wouldn't heal people. The
Well,
best
yeah,
form of
because
healing is death.
well, that's the thing. Like in D&D, healing
The healing
spells.
system sucks.
Healing spells don't actually heal you worth shit. So the action economy is better to be like, okay, first, let me murder this guy, and then I'll heal you.
Exactly. My two main classes are cleric and barbarian. This says a lot about me.
It does. It does.
I can subscribe to that. I've done a lot of barbarians.
They're just fun.
Which is ironic because in like team games, I typically am the healer, but I definitely am the person that goes, "Are you dying? No? Good. I'll heal you when I can." I have too much time in Overwatch.
I want to say barbarian's one of the few classes I still haven't gotten around to yet.
I feel like you need to, Barbie. It would fit in with your love of monk. But
It would.
Yeah.
Though I feel like you had the perfect monk with friend. Like you can't get better monk than friend monk.
Punch all the thing.
He was so speedy.
I'm about to multi-class into barbarian with my monk whenever I get to the level. So I'm like, yee. And also, it thematically makes sense in the story because she's pissed.
And, you know, a little drunk. Always.
Wave the drunken fist, monk, baby.
Baby.
That's the campaign that Memory is in. That, actually, you know, we haven't played. When was the last time we played?
Wait.
Oh, let's see.
Is there no Oh my god, the backup button is not where it should be.
I think it might have been sometime in 2023 when we last played.
Oh my goodness.
It was.
You've been suffering without D&D for a while, huh?
We're trying to get... Yeah, like, Trouble's trying. Trouble's like, come on, guys, can we do a session? I'm like, yes, please, can we do a session?
Well, Trouble. I can't invite you into the Baldur's Gate group simply because there's too many people.
But hey, we're finally in hell.
you're finally in hell.
Finally in hell. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Eventually. I'm also the person that's like, well, I have all these wonderful games that we can play once I get everything around to it, which means I have way too many totally legal books on my computer.
That's very fair.
Dubiously legal.
Dubiously legal.
Dubious.
I mean, would you
Anyflip's a
mind
good
sharing?
site, by the way. I don't mind. Let's see, what all do I have? I know I have like the majority, maybe not anything new, of Vampire the Masquerade, which I know is not something my group would actually like to play. I want to play one day.
I have
I
friend
played a
that's
version
had
of.
yeah, like I have another friend that has played Masquerade before, and she's had some really cool characters come out of it.
Oh, you can have some great fun with it. In all honesty, you can get from goofy to super serious. I know you can have a. I know all of us would have a good time. It's getting around the haha, we're playing vampires, kind of thing with some of our friend group. Other than that, let's see. I of course have the free book of the Fallout one that XP to level 3 did. I actually have the Questonomicon from XP to level 3, which does have some really nice like 3-shots in them, or 1-shots if you just want to do one of them. But they're all for like level 1 to 3. There is one though that I would definitely like to use. Oh wait, is it level 1 to 3 or is it level 1 to 5? I'd have to double check. There is one that I would love to do, but as an intro to Strahd, instead of having to do the fucking House of Horrors.
Oh, the House of Horrors.
The House of Horrors.
Ratha got to join our Curse of Strahd campaign after we did the House of Horrors.
Let's see, I have that. I have, that's another free one, which is Goblin with a Fat Ass, which is just a single sheet one, and it's fucking hilarious. The name is fantastic. You do have to roll your ass size.
And we did. One day at the game store, a bunch of us did go ahead and like roll for our goblins for if we ever do get around to playing it.
I think all of us got like,
I think there was one person that got one below us, but like everyone else got the fattest ones possible.
Gargantuan, like, holy shit. Yeah. There's that. Of course, D&D related. I am also interested. Oh, dear me, I am just being tossed about like a salad.
Monster of the Week, is that one that you had the PDFs for?
Yeah, I do have Monster of the Week. I have the actual physical book of that one, but that's the one that I made an entire background. I put a lot of work into something that I inevitably was just going to be us like, if we have time occasionally. One of those scenarios where I'm like, I put way too much stock in this. I am now going backwards. Yeah. There you go.
I have one called Sword Lesbians that my friend got from me one time, and I want to run a lesbian campaign, or like it doesn't have to be lesbians.
Perfect. Funny enough, it's in the same vein of Monster of the Week because it uses parts of the Powered by the Apocalypse system.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
nice.
anyone that's like vaguely understands it, the mechanics are going to be an easy transfer. But yeah, no. I've heard good things about Thirsty Sword Lesbians, in all honesty.
I'm just like, yeah, Thirsty Sword, that my friend saw it in the shop, and he's like, I have to give this to you. And I'm like, what is it? And he sent it to me, and I'm like, yes.
I have a feeling we know a few people that would be willing to play.
Mordecai?
Let's see,
you just have to drag them away from Destiny.
I could never do that.
Poor
we were
boy.
like, hey buddy, do you want to play Lethal Company with us on Tuesday? And he's like, no, I want to play Destiny. And then he goes and plays a different game with Mike instead. The bastard.
Of course.
Mike.
Nah, to be fair, I don't think they've gotten to play games together a whole lot because, like, Mike's Lethal Company refuses to play modded, so he hasn't been able to play with us. So, probably one of those cases where he was like, well, I finally get to play with Mike for once. So I will not begrudge him, even if we were very sad that he didn't play with us on Tuesday.
Something tells me I'm gonna have to go into my... Oh no, you're fine. I'm more talking out of my ass because I'm like, I'm trying to find the files, and then I realize my computer is so unorganized, it's gonna be easier for me to search using Google Drive.
That's valid. What were you gonna say, Rafa?
I forgot, so it don't matter.
That's fair.
Oh, right. No, I remember. Curse of Strahd. Eventually, when Baldur's Gate is done, I'm planning on running that with the old characters or their heirs.
Heck yeah.
So you could play Dawn.
And then everyone will suffer as she hugs them all.
Yeah, you know, Auntie Yavis, Auntie oh God, what was her name? Narissa?
Namissa.
Namissa. It's been so long.
Talking about niche Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah, Namissa got her name from a video game.
It's kind of like me using Final Fantasy XIV to name Ulbeck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello, I heard mention of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes, Trouble in fact plays.
Yeah, I do play. Like, I'm always. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time with that voice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually just got back to it because I bought the expansion and I tried to play and I'm like, this is opening week. I can't get anything done. So I waited a month and I got back playing and it took me only 2 days to level up my I went with Pictomancer and got it up to level 90 so I can bounce back and forth between that and my Reaper.
Nice.
Through the main story so I can get them up. I should be also bouncing in my White Mage because it's been forever since I've played White Mage and I should be getting that up, but
I mean, I haven't bought the expansion yet because I'm in school. I'm gonna buy it as a graduation gift to myself.
Valid.
Hell yeah.
That's a good graduation gift.
Yeah.
Well, that's more
because I know if I buy it right now, I'm not gonna come out of this alive. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm Final Fantasy.
No. So far, I literally haven't even gotten into the main story too much. I've gotten into the new area and then stopped and proceeded to go collect the new jobs and tried to level them and figure out which one I like. I will say Pictomancer is fun right off the bat, and Viper is not, but apparently a lot of people say it's a lot better later on, and I'm like, I like my Reaper.
Yeah, I like Reaper. I have Reaper. Yeah, it was my only DPS I've leveled to 90. So I'm like, yay. But
I will say Summoner is also a good one.
Yeah, I have
seen that. I don't like Summoner no more. I like Gold Summoner, damn it.
I gotta get playing with you guys again. I've been debating on moving my main account over to the North American servers.
Oh, sure.
But I've got Sylph into playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I got Sylph into playing Final Fantasy on the European servers.
Oh, yeah. Of course you did.
So it's like, no, I'm a fool. If I leave, I'm gonna abandon her if I leave.
Or you just, make her also move.
Right. That's the Questonomicon.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do transfers on free accounts.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
So it's either that or I do I just play the game for her. I'll be like, make an account, I'll make a character on NA and I'll level it for you.
I do have one other one that I don't know if I will ever be able to play. Have you ever heard of a comic book called Die?
No.
It is a comic book where it is basically an isekai type of deal where you have a group of kids. They get transported into their world. But we don't see that. Instead, we see them coming back, I think, a year later. One of them's missing and the other one's missing an arm. And then we jump forward like 30 years and they have to go back and everything. It is a love letter to a lot of tabletop games, and also asks the question, why do we play these games in a more like in-depth and very psychological sense. It's a great comic. It's very, very short. And they actually, midway through, I noticed there's like a couple of rules that pop up that is very well detailed. And later on, after finishing it, they had a Kickstarter for their own Die tabletop game. Turns out, while writing the comic, they were making the game.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
It is really neat, but it's very much you have one or two ways of playing. You're playing an isekai, you're going into your characters and so on. Are you going to fuck with the brains of your characters very heavily? Or are you going to make this a little bit more like, lighthearted and everything? That's the two different sides to it.
Roth, I'd be like, give me the fucked up version.
There is one class that is called it's called the Dictator. Mm-hmm. It literally it is recommended to everybody vote whether or not you have that class come in, because it can basically force players to do anything. Like they will say a word, be like, punch yourself in the face, and now the character will punch himself in the face. But it can go even deeper than that. You can force people to fall in love with you, that kind of thing. Consent is very wibbly wobbly with that one. So that's why it's like,
how when you have to have players that get along.
Exactly.
Yeah, my luck with tables, I mean, other than recently, so it's been a while since I've had I don't want to say it's been a while since I've had a cohesive table. The table I'm at right now for my one campaign that I'm a player in is pretty good. Like, no troubles yet. And I say yet.
Yeah, because I'm not there.
Just in the beginning. No troubles.
I know. Some initial struggles just getting off the field, but.
Mm-hmm. And then we had our Curse of Strahd, which was great until it wasn't.
Yeah.
As you do.
I had my Darker Skies campaign, which was a lot of a rough start. Like, a great start, rough middle, perfect end. And then, I haven't had a decent table in a while. Or, like, my tables have... these are only I'm counting myself as a player, and not the ones that...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Life.
I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to DM.
It's hard. I find that when I'm DMing from a book, I struggle more than if I'm just tossing it from the top of my head.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm a better improver than I am a planner. Though I need to work on my planning as a DM.
I have the opposite problem. I find it a lot easier to play with the book because then I can riff off of it a little bit more. I need like that base. And I've come up with my own based off of that, and it's worked out well. It's just finding a table of people that are like, you know.
Yeah, it's
Fun to
hard.
be
It's hard to
around.
find a good table and like a nice balanced table. I think the table I have right now as a DM is pretty good, but it's
Hey.
it's too many players for me.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mean for it to get to this size, but it did.
It happens.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's fine. Eventually, I'll figure it out. And eventually, we'll go back to playing, which is
On the
good.
horizon.
On the horizon, hopefully.
Almost.
Which I need to make sure Red saw the date update.
I'll post an announcement now.
Knock on wood, so far they seem to be liking the new job.
Yay!
Or at least I have not heard any complaints about the new job at the very least. Therefore, I take it as it's going well. I'm the kind of friend that I just if you don't tell me shit's going wrong, I just have to assume it must be good.
Exactly.
But they've been getting back into doing some coding stuff too. So it seems like they've had more free time.
Nice.
Which I'm happy for them for that case because they were getting very stressed with the other one. I just want people to have good jobs that don't stress them out.
Yeah. Bonk.
There we go.
Heck yeah.
Their heads are jiggly.
Is it still 5 nights? Or 5 laps?
Yeah. You get me into a good game of cart, and I'll be playing it for a while.
But anywho, I'm gonna go do homework, and I'll catch you guys ahead of
Hey, well thank you for joining us. It was good to see ya.
Yeah,
Nice
good
to meet you, kinda.
Nice to meet you too, kinda, Trouble.
Hey, if we ever get you out here to Texas, you'll get to see Trouble.
Yay!
I like to get into a little bit of trouble,
Yeah.
so sooner rather than later.
Woo!
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, she moved up. Originally, the date for our D&D campaign to resume was gonna be September 20th. It got moved up by a week. We get to hopefully start on September, I think it was 13th now? Yeah, 13th.
Nice. Whoa.
I'm excited. It's been so long. I've been starving.
Lisa.
Lisa, just a little roleplay.
No, I have. I made a note of the fact, like, while playing this, that whenever it goes to night shift mode, you know, you could actually kill him. I'm not wondering if that's not gonna be a thing. Also, I can't imagine. Currently, there's only like a handful of racers, and and 3 tracks and 3 carts to do. I can't imagine what else they got going on.
Imagine at the very least more tracks.
Yeah, more tracks, probably more carts, probably more of everything. I'm just like curious to see a full game of this. What happened here? Okay, get off of me, Foxy.
Yeah, I doubt there will be a ton more like mechanics and stuff.
Right. I don't think mechanic-wise. I'm just more like, okay, this is a FNAF game. What else do we got?
Damn.
Yeah. Like, what do we got going on here?
I am pleasantly surprised to say I have not sliced into myself yet today.
Yay!
Despite...
Unlike me.
Yeah. Well, like, once I started getting to the ones that I already had soaking in the soapy water, I was like, I don't know about this. They might be a little slippery. But
Yeah.
so far, it's okay.
I'm gonna drop this in. I'm gonna drop this in memes. Just. I need to show you Balloon Boy. Where are you? Just. There we go. Honestly, I cut it just right. It is definitely meme material.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, that Balloon Boy's pretty bad.
It's so bad. He looks so high.
Like, I was pretty forgiving when Stella was like, I don't know, this trailer looks like hot garbage. I was pretty forgiving when I was watching. I was like, it's, you know, it's okay.
I gotta admit though, the rest of the cast look great. Like, Bonnie's a little wonky, I will say, but the rest of them, they all look fantastic. It's just Balloon Boy that looks so. It looks like that. Like, let's see, one of the better ones, like Chica's a good one. What is a good example? Let's see if I could just pull one off the internet.
Yeah, like when I googled, I saw Lolbin and I was like, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, most of them, the characters actually look good. It's literally just Balloon Boy, and it's always Balloon Boy. It's never not Balloon Boy that looks weird. Screw it, I'm gonna play as Mangle. Trying to get it where I can actually defeat the boss, and I'm like, I might need to do a certain way. Because if I play with Springtrap and everything, I end up getting into first place really easily.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, that's the one if you want to win at least the first course. No, I don't need that.
I think someone got like permanent marker on this Zoid too. Like, there's a little,
Oh no.
couple of little. Oh, that actually came off pretty easily. Maybe that wasn't permanent marker.
What?
It came off with just my nail.
I'm not on the night shift. There we go. Oh, I love that. That's funny. Where are you? You're not...
Now we're getting to the really wet pieces.
So many doors.
I had also considered today, I have one Zoid that I had started building on one of my previous streams, and I haven't finished building it. That was one of the things I considered doing today, but then I was like, you know what, no. This dusty boy, he deserves to be cleaned.
Oh, you're here now. Okay. And now the day shift happens.
I'm gonna go grab a rag real quick for all
Wait.
these really wet pieces.
Yeah. Okay, movie, let's do it.
My hand will become a prune.
Valid.
Ooh, I just got a sketch in my DM.
Nice.
Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna show it off real quick.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, why did that take up like my entire screen though? There we go. It's so pretty. This is from Chris _ JDT.
Nice.
They were offering like $10 sketches. The fact that they did this for $10 is they are insane. Absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
It's okay. I gave them a little extra than that, but they don't post most of their commissions super publicly. They just tend to post them in a couple of servers that we're in. And so it's more they charge that because that's just they want to do them as little warm-ups. But still, when I get one from them, I'm like, I gotta give you a little bit more than just $10 for this.
Oh yeah.
I am obligated as a lover of the arts to pay more than $10.
Exactly.
But I shall respond to them after the stream is over.
There you go. Stop dropping the exotic butters.
Gone through most of the bigger pieces, so I don't think we'll be around too terribly much longer. Maybe like 30 minutes or so.
Alright.
Plan is to just manage to get everything trimmed up, and then because like to actually finish washing it, I'm gonna obviously have to take it out to the kitchen sink and
Right.
go wash it in the kitchen sink, so can't easily do that on stream.
Right.
But it does mean that after I get them all nice and cleaned up, I can do another stream sometime of putting it back together.
Ooh.
Eventually, I really need to go visit. No, how about no? Not the night chat. Me, once again, failing to remember how to moderate within OBS, though.
Yeah.
Please don't blast anyone's eardrums out, Twitch.
Yep. Not the door.
Well, that's annoying. It's not even showing chat if I go to Twitch itself.
Okay. Ah! Why? Now I'm just performing bad.
You dare
And that
perform terribly while in here with me?
No. Hey, at least I wasn't like Chica, who was just going backwards for some reason. Oh, for the love of... There is very little off-roading in this.
Ah, there we go. Got the setting. Man, I was gonna say something and now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Huh?
Someone came up in here posting links in my chat without permission.
Mm-hmm. Just realized, oh, I don't know which digital voice, but, they're using, but the countdown sound is done, like, oh, what's that game? Faith, I think?
Yeah, Faith sounds right.
Yeah, and so it's the same voice that goes, Mortis.
Yeah, yeah, that's Faith.
It's that one. Yeah. That one, they're sitting here doing the countdown of 1, 2, 3. I'm like, okay. 2. In all its, like, jankiness, why did you guys all go up? Is there, like, is there, like, secret paths on this one? Probably. Probably not, since, like, half of them ended up, like, not getting back onto the path. Whoop. Woohoo!
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was about to say, I really need to go visit my grandpa and get the rest of my Zoids.
Yeah.
Oh. This piece doesn't want to come apart. That sucks. I feel really bad. I haven't gone to visit my grandpa since Thanksgiving of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I really should go visit him.
Yeah. Why is it raining blood? Oh, now we're back to normal.
I think I managed to get it separated enough to get this in here.
Nice.
Maybe.
Oh, you... Mangle, you dick!
Whoa! That could have ended badly. There we go. Okay, I want to, if I can, separate any parts as possible, because, like, the one thing that scares me about cleaning Zoids and water and soap and all that is I worry about water getting stuck between the pieces and then, like, potentially making mold grow on the inside over time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid.
Because I have seen people clean them without just dismantling them. And in some cases, I literally won't be able to dismantle some of my Zoids because I use glue to put them together. But anything I can take apart, I'm going to take apart before I wash because I worry about mold.
I love and hate this. So at one point, one of them is Midnight Motorists. So in other words, you're either going in the fast lane passing everybody, or you're getting hit by cars.
Ooh.
Oh, Mangle.
Hi, buddy. Please stay off the desk.
Why? Why would you do that?
Sylvester says, come on, it's time to stop the stream, but I have a little bit more to do, buddy.
Like, not yet.
Because my bin of parts is mostly emptied out, so I'd like to just manage to get through all of them before we end the stream.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see, because some of these are small parts. No, do not jump on that. He's probably about to jump up on the side table I have set up.
Where am I? Oh, what? Huh? 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 Where am I? Huh?
Hey, stop stepping on things. Please.
I'm just being told to wake up. I'm in 0 place. Everything's raining blood.
Oh no.
And nothing is working.
Have you considered waking up?
I wish. I'm doing all the buttons right now. What? With this being a demo, if this was actually supposed to be something really cool that happens, and it actually glitched out, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because I have seen for some people, like, whenever they opened up, none of the characters are actually showing at all. Oh, yep. Fatal error.
Oof.
Darn. I'm like, I got something cool, and now I'm like,
denied.
I mean, the upside is it still runs better than Security Breach at the very beginning.
Yeah, you know.
It has a couple of issues.
Buddy, I'm almost done. Give me a few minutes.
Let's try that again.
Give me a few minutes. Hey, please do not pull things off that table.
First place with my character. Let's try it.
My hand is covered in soap, sir. You don't want me to cut you. Oh, cats.
Oh, there you go. That was easy. It's weird that for some odd reason, on this map in particular, a lot of the AI it gets very wonky. Like the first map is perfectly fine, but at the very beginning, it's like all of them careen off the road for some reason. Can I literally jump over the cars?
Do it.
You can hold down the jump button?
Does it make you jump higher?
Oh. Thank you, car. I nearly missed my... Oh, I've never had that happen in one of these.
What's happened?
I'm used to them just doing like little short jumps. Instead of like, hey, you want to do a long jump? Hold it.
Sir, please.
Oh.
Man, I can't imagine trying to do a long stream because of these cats.
Wait, where did you guys come from?
Bye.
Well, here it is. I'm here again.
Alright, let's see if you actually manage to get whatever it's supposed to do.
Oh, this is definitely something that they plan on as an Easter egg, but they haven't completed yet,
Aww.
I think. Yeah, because there's a fatal error again. Okay. Okay, who text? Oh, it wasn't her. Okay. Alright. Google. Because it literally only came out, like the demo came out yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't see... I know a lot of the FNAF YouTubers are being run ragged. Trying to get everything. A lot of live streams that I'm like,
I'm sure many of them have run into the same problem.
Because no one knows how to trim down or be on time for their own stream. So you sit there for, we'll be right back, for about 30 minutes before you can actually get started.
Yeah, I try to get all of my stuff ready so that, like, my starting screen is only a minute or two while I'm just finishing posting. It's a double-edged sword, though, because, like, you want to start streaming and let the notification have time to let people know that you're starting. But then, like, you don't want to leave people hanging for too long. Because if you wait too long, then people get bored during the starting screen and they'll leave. It's okay. For me, it doesn't really matter anyways, because I usually get like 2 viewers. That's okay.
Of course, whenever you put it into Google, the first thing that you see, sorry, I can't hear you on Discord, by the by.
Oh no. Why can you not hear me on Discord?
I can hear you on stream, and I had to mute it because I heard myself and went, brother, First thing you see, it's like, it's really rough, and I'm like, it's a demo.
Yeah.
This game is so broken. It's a demo. I see it go green. I can't hear you though.
Because it's lighting up just fine. Let's see. Let me try forcing it. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, it's lighting up just fine. Just now I'm currently listening to a delay.
So weird.
Let's see. Maybe it's me. Let me bounce out and bounce back.
Hello?
Okay, yeah. Guess it was me? I couldn't hear you. I could hear you on stream. Odd.
Sometimes Discord be weird.
Yeah. God, I really need to make that balloon boy into a meme of some sort, because I did it just right.
Make it the, you got any games on that phone?
You got any games? Today I saw a balloon. You got any games on your phone? I have weed. Oh, yeah, no, the first thing I see is like Reddit going, man, it's pretty rough. And I'm just like, it's a demo, guys.
Yeah, no, like, it's a demo, you're getting to play it for free. It's understandable to be rough.
Yeah, let's see. Oh goodness. I decided to move into the living room and use my our large ass TV for fun to play video games on, because why not? I have a laptop, I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. All right. Ooh, yay. Let's read the list of issues. No tutorial that tells you how to play or what does what. Okay, I'm okay with that because I normally go in and fiddle around with controls my own self. Yeah. But I understand that, you know, even having some tooltips off to the side would be a good one. That's a good criticism there. The cars feel slippery, controls aren't good. To me, they don't feel slippery. They feel like a car that you're trying to turn in molasses until you're trying to drift. Then it's slippery as all get out. So,
have any of the Mario Kart games ever had tutorials? Because, like, I don't remember them having tutorials.
No, they've never had tutorials. It's just like everything, like a lot of other games. I mean, they do, but it's kind of one of those, like, you go and you find it type of scenario, I think, in some of them. But not an actual, like, hey, this is your first match. No, they typically think, you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
why else would you have bought this game?
Racer. Everyone knows how to play a kart racer.
Exactly. The racer AI is not good. Racers keep getting stuck on certain parts of the map. Yeah, that does happen. More than the other like tracks. It's like they're programmed just for the first track very well, but then the rest of it's like, eh.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's probably something they're just still working on.
Yeah, sometimes forward gets stuck when drifting. Haven't had any issue with the drifting aside from the fact that it is sensitive as fuck. Constant random game crashing. I never had a game crash until it decided it wanted to show me one of the hidden features that isn't finished yet. I kept for some reason getting it, and the only consistency is the fact that I'm playing Springtrap on Midnight Motorist on using the Midnight Motorist car, because they do have the car in this. That also is very much like, it's supposed to be Springtrap or William Afton's car, because it has on the radio antenna a tiny little golden bunny.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's it. Let's see. Players can fall out of the map, specifically so far in Sinkhole. I actually had that happen once. It did glitch out, but it only happened for a second. Sometimes drifting straight up doesn't work. Once again, I have my issues. Haven't played Sinkhole yet, so bug in Sinkhole where game constantly teleports you back to the middle of the track. That's funny.
Oh no.
Game just won't even open for some players. Huh. Drifting is not easy to control. Okay, that's it. Drifting, yes. Drifting's not easy to control, but once you learn it, it's really easy. It's very much a tap sensitive. If there was a giant turn or a very quick one, I hold it down, but otherwise, I just kind of tap it occasionally to make sure I'm on. Whatever this is, this content is no longer available. There is a link broken, don't know whatever that is. Jumping only seems to serve one purpose, Midnight Motorist car obstacles. Other than that, is seemingly pointless. That is because there's only 3 tracks.
Yeah.
So
Plus, like, jumping can be in there just to be fun.
Yeah, honestly, I found it funny that you can hold down if you hold down the button longer, you get more air. I'm like, why does this have platforming mechanics? That's funny. Characters are lifeless, completely lack of unique animation. Yeah, they don't have extra animations. You're just the main animation is the car kind of moving around a little bit. Otherwise, your little character's just kind of in there.
That's a little sad. But I mean, yeah, that could be something that's on its way.
Seemingly poor optimization. Honestly, yeah, probably. Lack of a mini map. Yeah. The only thing they really give you is how far away the person in front or behind you is in meters. So, yeah, I could take or leave a mini map in all honesty. I rarely ever look at one whenever we have it. Car selection, screen bugs out and shows outside the map. Yep, seen that one. Characters can T-pose on selection screen? Why haven't I seen that? That is hilarious. Why haven't I seen that?
That's not something to complain about.
No, that's funny. Keep that in. Character models don't look anywhere close to their character art, especially with the face.
Get out from under my desk.
Once again, I like the artwork for everyone. Balloon Boy is turning into an exception in the way of it's so bad it's funny. But the rest of the characters, I like the art style of. That's a preference. Character models are completely unoptimized. For example, in Foxy's model, his whiskers and eye patch alone are 8,500 tris. Why?
I don't know what that is.
I'm guessing it's like the 3D version of pixels.
Well, no, that would just be because, like, they usually use, like, polygon counts.
Yeah, I'm guessing that it's a variant of tries. Oh, instead of polygons, they're actually using triangles, which is another way of doing it. Why? For the whiskers?
Get out from under my desk.
It's possible to drive on the walls in the sinkhole map. That is a feature. Build that into it. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a look at the comments. You have 38 comments on this. Sounds less like a demo and more like a beta.
I mean, demos kind of can be that too.
Yeah. Also, the release date is until next year. Let's see. Wait, that tutorial visit. Oh, there is a tutorial video. But it's outside the game, so I can understand. Turns out you could find the controls in the settings menu, but yeah, of course.
Yeah, like I would essentially call that, like, it sounds like I would call it a demo of the beta version of the game.
Oh yeah.
Given that it's not being officially released until next year.
Mm-hmm. I'm mainly scrolling through the comments because I want to know if anyone else has figured out what that link is supposed to be.
Sylvester, could you please stop pacing around?
Apparently, it runs great on Steam Deck with no issues.
I mean, that's nice.
That's actually that's funny. Honestly, the only thing I don't like are the controls. You feel, but yeah, they're a little.
What are you looking
It's
at?
not the best one. It's not the best one. Like it was made in. Oh my God! Someone was like, it looks like it was made in dreams.
Oh no.
That's a blast. I have a hunch that the demo originally only had Midnight Motorist, but then either ClickTeam or Scott decided to include 3 tracks instead, and that led them to not having enough time to actually finish the demo. The lack of polish in the other 2 tracks specifically supports that Midnight Motorist came first too. I don't know. I think the very first easier map actually has quite a bit of polish. So I think it just depends on what kind of stuff you're going into. This feels more like a fan game. Someone said it really does, but I love it.
I mean, technically, to an extent, it's not a fan game, but it is it is not.
It's made by
Scott
fans
made.
of the game. Yeah, it's made by fans of the game that actually have a studio because it's gone through by ClickTeam. To be fair, the game is supposed to be released in a year, so it's kind of more like an open beta. Yeah, you kind of wish they would have put it as a green light or something like that. Yeah, oh, well, yes, it's kind of a fan game. This is the first video game ClickTeam is making on Unreal, and a spin-off. That's why the game is an early first demo. Okay, yep, see, there you go. Oh, come on, let it be buggy. I mean, come on. Sometimes bugginess can give it charm.
Buddy, I have so few pieces left. If you want food, there's probably food in your bowl.
Everyone is so upset about the drifting. I'm like, you get used to it after a while. I've played worse kart racers, honestly. For me, the funny thing is if you're going fast enough, you can actually bounce off the walls or bounce off of obstacles. And a couple of times I've used that as a way to like quickly change directions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Is it a buy? No. Official. The menu is murdering people's computer.
Oh no.
I have mine on the highest settings. So I'm like, I can't tell if mine's about to lift off, so... Oh, there it is. Shake stick and, galore thing, yeah. It's probably intentional. I find it funny. A lot of people are having like really bad issues with it, and then they'll get to the shake the stick to wake up screen like I did, and of course crash. But that's the only time I've ever had it happen is during that time.
Yeah. Sounds like you've gotten pretty lucky so far.
Yeah, sounds like it. Honestly, the only one that I'm upset about not seeing is the T-pose one, because I want to see Balloon Boy
Give us the
T-posing.
T-pose.
I need Balloon Boy T-posing. Let's see.
Kind of rushing through these last couple of pieces since I keep getting meowed at.
Meow. Of course, let's not forget that we also have another game that's currently out that I think I'm just gonna let do a watch through of it. Let someone play through it.
Which one?
Oh, it's the Into the Pit, basically a video game version of the Fast Hill Fright. Yeah, the Fazbear Fright one. Honestly, the sprite work looks amazing, but it's an actual paid game, and I see people having a good time with it, but I'm like,
Money.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, also they have the book, like the free book that you can get online that is a choose your own adventure book that came out this week as well.
Oh, he probably just went to the bathroom because he's running around.
Oh no. Oh, that's even creepier. Someone made a stop motion version of the first trailer.
Ooh.
And whew, yeah, just a little bit unsettling. I swear if Roxanne is not in this game, I'm going to... Yeah, no, that's the other thing. I really, I'm like, why isn't Roxanne in this? This is a kart racer.
I was about to say that, that sounds like some Stella talk there.
I mean, come on, it's Roxanne, but also it's like, mind you, they plan for how many? I think it was 6. It was either 12 or 16 tracks, so it's probably one of them.
Yeah.
And also, there's supposed to be more characters anyway. This is just a demo, so I'm like, it's kind of weird though they don't have it in the beginning, but.
Alright, well, I have...
Oh, she is in the files. Cool.
I have all of the pieces taken apart and mostly cleaned up. Some of them could still use a little bit more TLC, but I have a cat that keeps being a pest, so I think that's where I'm gonna call it. So thank you for joining me.
Of course.
Hop on out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And thank you guys for joining me today. Like I said, I could still stand to do a little bit more cleanup on this, but I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna manage to get done today, between the cat being the cat and also it's pretty much dinner time, so gotta go have dinner. But I will be back sometime tomorrow. I would like to play video games with friends and viewers, but I don't have a time in mind. I was hoping we could get like multiple people, but I've only really gotten responses from like 2 people so far. But we might do some coloring while we're waiting on people to gather. But at the very least, I'll be around sometime tomorrow, and probably sometime next week, I will put this Zoid back together. I do still need to clean up all that battery acid, so that'll be the fun part. But thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.